Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to my second run of the House of Ashes. I've already completed the whole game one time. I did like the game, by the way, even though the plot was pretty weird and not exactly what I was expecting. I still enjoyed myself. However, I did the worst in this game out of all the games that Supermassive Games has made, including Until Dawn and the first two games of the Dark Pictures Anthology. I got 3 out of 5 characters killed. That sucks. It really sucks, okay? So what I want to do is do a second run. As I was playing the game, people were like, oh man, you got to do a second run. So second run, what we're doing is we're going through it again, making alternate choices, trying to basically keep everyone alive, but also trying to see if the alternate choices will change any other scenes or outcomes. You got to assume if the characters stay alive longer that there will actually change different options and things. And I also noticed, I definitely noticed when I was playing this the first time, that definitely there was a few times when it seemed like, man, it should be jumping between different groups of characters, but there was only 2. And I was like, why does it seem like it's jumping back and forth so quickly? And I was realizing, I was like, because other people should probably be alive and should be having their own scenes, but they're not alive, so there's no scenes for them, you see? So like, damn, if I do better this time and I keep people alive early on, hopefully we'll get more scenes and more content. Now, I know the first run of the game was about 7 hours long, okay? I'm thinking if we extend the playthrough by keeping people alive, it may be like 8 hours long. So I'm going to be doing this as a nighttime stream for the next week or two, increments of 2 hours, and see how far we get. At the same time, though, I'm not going to be reading every single log. Like, that's one of the things that I actually did in the first playthrough is I read everything. There's no reason to. I read everything in the first run, so I'm not going to read everything again. It's going to be identical, okay? So let's do new story, challenging again, which is the regular difficulty, and a new slot. Okay. The theatrical cut or the curator's cut? Oh, there's an alternate... Wait a minute. Uh-oh. There's actually an alternate path through the story. Really? Isn't that... Now, hold on a second. I think I know what the curator's cut is. Isn't it that if you're doing co-op with someone, the two of you are playing separately your own paths and then the paths intersect? I want to do the regular cut then. I don't want to do the curator's cut. Because if I do that, now we're really screwing with the plot. And I could screw up and get everyone killed again. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to keep everyone alive. Okay? Alright. They've sown the wind, they will reap the whirlwind. Here we go. Every choice has a consequence. Some decisions save lives. And others, of course, will cost lives. How nice. Okay. I hope I had a good dinner. This guy did have a good dinner. I had a tuna sandwich that my wife had made the tuna salad, and then I had a frozen ramen that I basically put water in and nuked, and it ended up being really good. It had fresh, like not fresh, but chicken and corn and some veggies like green onion and oh man, peppers and delicious blood from this guy's mouth. I squirted into the ramen, and it really just added to the flavor of the spicy broth that was in there. I just took this guy's severed head, I wringed it out, blood squirted into the ramen. It was so good. Oh, it was delicious. No, I don't have a radiator, Tom. There's no radiator.
I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
Yes.
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now.
Take this one
back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
So, I actually wonder if these early on choices will actually influence other things that happen in the plot later.
No luck.
Because this is in the past, and I wonder if this will influence the present. I might need to turn down the game volume a little bit. How does it sound, guys? Is it too loud? I can lower it if you want me to. It doesn't seem loud to me, though.
The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there. We have our orders, Captain.
The moon god sent you to destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything. Look around you. Is this hall not payment enough for my mistakes? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The good ones are coming,
anyway? I don't
General.
think they even explained it.
The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled. Starting with this one. Tell me, General, does she remind you of anyone?
My king?
Do you not see a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague has been. Kill her.
Reluctant, because last time I just did exactly what the king said.
My king, would it not be wise to keep the girl alive? She's an enemy scout. We could learn the Gutian's plans.
No. Every drop of blood brings us closer to salvation. She must die.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna purposely miss. Because last time it says you do not have to attack, see? I'll hit this guy. There we go. You throw it at him. It's not working. I want to hit this guy in the shoulder, see what happens. Oh, he got her instead.
You've spent too long killing the calves in our cells, Balatu. You've lost your edge.
Just a girl. Nothing but a girl.
A girl? I see only a Gutian demon.
This is interesting. In this take, this guy goes against the king completely.
Then perhaps you can die for it.
Huh.
Fight well.
These guys usually the worst guard. Worst guard ever. Okay. Yeah, she didn't really matter, but at the same time, I think it was just they were introducing a game mechanic. You know, this is the past anyway. I'm wondering if any choices in the past can change what happens in the rest of the story, or if this is just a unchangeable intro. You know. Okay. Exactly. The intro is meant to be a little superfluous to anything important. It just gives you a taste of the game. Right. And it's foreboding, too. I like that. It's foreboding of what's going to happen later on. You know what I liked in Little Hope? The way that you had the characters die in the intro and affected how they came back as ghosts later. That was really cool. How it had a direct impact. Clips. See, now we know. Now we actually know what happened during the eclipse. In the original film, we didn't have a clue what was going on, but now we actually know what happened during the eclipse here. So Michael Caine says, things to make sure you do differently. Make sure the Asian guy and glasses guy survive. Right, because I fucked those up way early. If you cut the rope or not, Rachel, when Dar is shooting at you, that's right. Because remember, I didn't cut the rope, and then I ended up getting a character killed. So I definitely have to do that differently. That's for sure. Game audio is still too loud. All right, then I'm going to lower the game audio again, guys. I guess the game audio is really loud for this game. I just lowered it again. Here we go. Okay.
Gods give me strength.
Okay. Yeah. What's that sound?
Stop!
Real monsters are out there.
Help me, Gutian.
What is out there? What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. We were wrong. My king sacked the temple at Kutun. He built this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth. I followed a fool into the abyss.
Don't let his ruin become ours. This is your temple. What can we do?
There is a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
No.
No choice.
Fuck you.
Arcadian!
That's right. We know that they use echolocation. That's right. I just realized that. Yeah. Huh. Okay, well. Now, is there any choices we can make down here that will change things? I have no idea. Do you have a favorite candy? Anything that's chocolate, man. Anything that's chocolate is my favorite.
Follow me. There is a way out through the stone.
Doom?
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come.
It's pretty fucked up when you think about it. We enslaved people to build this for us. By the way, when they finish building, we kill them and bury them in what they just built. How nice. What nice people they were. What's on my shirt? This is my Mega Man shirt. Mega Man. Very old. I've had this shirt for over 10 years, I believe now. I think I got it in like 2010, 2011. So yeah, they're a decade-old shirt. Okay. Continue. So we'll try to do different choices here. I'm trying to remember what I did the first time. Oh, here we go. This I think we should do. I don't think it really matters. This is what I fucked up at the end of the game. It popped up so quick, and I thought, oh, it's a quick time event. I started mashing A, and I got one of the characters killed at the end of the game, who had survived the whole game. I got him killed instantly. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm so stupid. Okay. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. I just realized his beard is fake. His beard is like made of metal beads and shit. Look at it.
All this death for nothing. They died in vain for a mad king.
A bug. Oh, I dropped it. It's a bug. What are you afraid of? Find the secret exit. Search the catacombs. Alright. So, yeah, so when I find items, I'll inspect them, because these are premonitions. But I'm not going to be, like, reading any documents or whatever. Arisen. Premonition arisen. Huh. And that's the door we need to open. Look around, there may be hidden information. No.
We are cursed by our own actions.
No hidden information
Why
there.
did your king raid the temple?
Blackmage C-Type says the quick time event you should always pass. It's the decisions that matter. So if there's a quick time event, always try to pass it. Don't intentionally fuck up a quick time event. But if you want to make different decisions than what I did the first one, that's what'll change the outcomes. Okay. Alright, so this is what we're opening right here. There we go. Kagame says he's loving his new TV. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, look, his beard is not even a real beard. It's like some kind of ornamental thing he's wearing on his face.
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
It's like, you go, asshole. I think this is the room where in the future they set up the mines and stuff, the tripwires.
The history of Gutian. You Akkadians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words, our story has just begun. How do we get out of here?
What you
alive?
think? Arrogant. Worry about your own hide.
Worry
Fuck you.
about your own hide, and I'll look after mine.
So that's the opposite of the choices I did before.
How many ways into this tomb?
We're not alone down here.
Okay.
Over here.
Hello, Chris B. Good evening. How you doing? Here it comes. Nate the Great just did a super chat. Let's pause right now with that hand. Nate the Great did a super chat. His evening chat and Phil. Good evening, Nate. That's a pretty creepy way to introduce the creatures. That's awesome. Thank you, Nate, for the first super chat of the night. Well, actually, I take that back. There was a super chat before you from Fairy Wings, but you're the latest super chatter. Thank you for the support. Okay. Run! So you always want to pass the quick time. Got it.
No.
Akkadian!
There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
Betray. Oh shit, that's fucked up. Yo, that's totally fucked up. Wow. Damn. He doesn't get away either way. They're on both sides, yeah. So that's interesting. Baladu was the last to die in the temple catacombs. Well, he was in the other choices too. No matter what, he's the last to die. So it doesn't matter if I betrayed him or not, I guess. Okay. Grub Killer says, you know, in retrospect, it was a pretty bad idea to go through those catacombs. Yeah. See, now, again, without doing too much spoiling, if they had just gone up to the surface and waited for the eclipse to end, they would have been fine. But they didn't know that. This is seriously the coolest intro to any horror game ever. It's so stylized and dramatic. It's so cool. And the song is quite good. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. No, Melvis, there was no options for the other guy to survive it. Either way, he dies. Doesn't matter which way you do, he still dies. Horror. Ew, it's a bunch of writhing grubs or worms. Look at that. Ew. Oh shit, I'm early. Oh wait, I made a wrong turn. I should have went east, I went west. Well, back to the beginning. I wonder if we'll see like a guy on fire. I wonder if we'll ever see him in one of the stories. Probably not. Probably just a bunch of abstract imagery that just looks scary in the intro.
You teeter on the edge of an abyss.
Yes, I do.
Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown. Will you find the path to salvation, or be lost in the darkness forever? Let me speak plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions. Decisions that will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time. I expect you're wondering who I am and...
No, I'm
where
not.
you
I've seen you many times, Curator. You're a creep. That's who you are.
I am the curator, the custodian of tales. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make. This is my repository.
And this is my suppository. How do you like how it looks? Oh, it's beautiful.
Stories about friends and enemies.
Oh, I didn't mean to show you
loyalty
that.
and betrayal, life and death. Understand that I am not here to help you. Although I have been known to bend the rules from time to time. To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
What's his real full name? Curator. His name is Curator Jones. That's his actual... His parents are really weird people. They actually named him what they expected him to be when he grew up. They called him Curator Jones. Very odd.
Foolish. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Let me give you
Golden Colt claims there was a choice that would have made Balathu die first. How? I made the opposite choice of what I did the first playthrough. I literally did the opposite choice and didn't miss anything. The only thing is if I did miss a quick time. If I missed a quick time, maybe he would have died. I didn't know that. Then I would have had to purposely miss a quick time, which I was told not to do, so I don't know.
advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes. I suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided. But alas, the sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see how you fare. Or fail.
That must have been it. It must have been the mashing X quick time when they were running through the room together. If you didn't mash it, he gets eaten first. Probably. A purposely missed quick time. Alright, 2003. Almost 20 years ago. Feels like yesterday. 2003. I worked at Circuit City at the time. Yep, Circuit City. Selling computers. I was there for about 2 years. There's Jason.
Colonel, good trip?
And Eric.
Not particularly. Welcome to Camp Slayer. You're early.
Apologies for arriving early, Lieutenant. Things are moving fast.
Make him
I
nice.
hear you, Colonel.
He was a jerk
Glad
the
to have
first
you on
run.
board. Techs are ready for your presentation. As soon as we get word from the CEO, we're good to go.
You should read this.
Didn't you hear? There's a new king in the castle.
Looks that way. You are?
This is my assistant, Clarice Stokes.
Dr. Clarice Stokes.
Kolchak. First Lieutenant Kolchak.
Fairy Wings in another super chat. He says, this reminds me of the old Hammer horror films. If I remember correctly, the Hammer horror films, weren't they for the 1970s? And they had really gory, cheesy blood effects and stuff like that. Weren't there a lot of, like there were a lot of vampires and stuff in them? If I remember correctly. I don't think I've actually ever seen one, but I've seen a lot about them online and stuff. Maybe I'll watch them someday, because I think they're pretty cheesy. Dead Dove has Timmy $2, and having Eric alive is quite important for later on, and helping Rachel especially in the game. Joey, well, okay, no spoilers about Joe. I'm not going to read that, okay? So, thank you. So, Dead Dove, basically keeping Eric alive is super important. Everyone else is kind of maybe not important, but Eric alive is the most important. Sounds good. I don't even think we're going to get to that choice tonight, because as the intro takes a while, but I guess we'll see. Okay. And Jade, welcome back. Welcome back, Jade. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good time on your vacation. I know you said you were going on vacation for a few days, and now you're back. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay. The Pit and the Pendulum, they did that one? Oh, I didn't know Hammer did Pit and the Pendulum. That's classic. That's freaking Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, the briefing room?
Okay. Vincent Price. Yeah, Vincent Price was in a lot of those horror movies of that time period, in that era. Oh, here we go again.
What's up, Marine? Can't you keep up?
Always good to know that people are scumbags right from the beginning of a game.
This could be our last time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done. These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Noel Gray Zero, I'm not going to kill Eric again because you don't like him. How dare you say that? How dare you?
Rachel King,
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean? Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Put your clothes back on. Straighten up.
Hey, Rachel, are you gonna tell him about us or what?
No.
You and Eric have been apart for a year. whatever you had.
Tom says Eric dies. Dude, everyone can die. Like, literally every character in this game can die, depending on your choices. There's no one that's safe to the end. If you make the wrong choices, the game can actually end early. That's one of the unique things about the Dark Pictures games, is that you have to do something well or you're fucked. So. Oh, shit. Hold on. Reluctant. We'll do the
You
opposite.
should put this on ice.
On ice?
On ice.
Just like that?
That's right.
So what, we just stop? Is that how it works?
That's correct.
That's exactly how it works. If my husband is here. For crying out loud, Nick, how else do you think it works?
Nah, wow. This is 1,000,000% different. Like, she's a totally different character from the first choice now.
From now on, we just have to keep a little distance.
Wow.
Sounds like an order, man.
He's like, damn, I totally got used.
I get it.
Yep. So now will there literally not have any impact on the game at all? Will it just be her and Eric trying to, like, make up or whatever, and then he never has any impact again? That was completely different. Yeah, let's go for relationship drama. We have to try to put the married couple back together now, which we tried to break up the first time. So stupid, but it's hilarious too.
Only a few weeks ago, Saddam was living it up in here.
Oh, Saddam!
Down in candy bars while some poor bastard clipped his toenails.
Nice image.
If only you could see the state of this place now. Makes me smile.
I heard he used to make out with goats.
The Army, the Marines, DIA,
Yeah.
the Air Force.
Her be her.
Everyone's invited. Everyone wants a piece of history. God bless America.
So now we know when we go into this next room, we're going to be timed. We didn't know that the first playthrough, and I'm all taking my time and shit. We couldn't even investigate half the items in the room. We were trying to fucking rush. I was like,
See
Jesus,
you,
I didn't know we had to
man.
rush.
Busting out those reps.
Hey, come join me. Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
Later, we have company.
Yeah, you miss here would like to watch me get my sweat on, huh? You wanna spot me, little lady?
Can see you just fine from here, thanks.
Ignore Corporal Merwin. He lacks social skills.
I guess every unit has its resident jackass.
Sergeant K. This is Lieutenant Colonel Kane. Just taking him down to the briefing room.
Yeah, gotta go get prepped.
I'll see you in there, Marine. So what's his malfunction?
Nick ain't been himself lately.
Oh, we know why
He got
now.
caught up
See?
in a shooting a few weeks back.
No, it's because he's been
Civilian
with his
airborne.
wife and he
Nick
doesn't
took
know
his
that.
part.
Is he combat ready?
He's a big boy, sir. He's ready.
Will you even find out? Because in the first playthrough, I had Rachel fess up to him and tell him she didn't want to be with him anymore. Now, will he ever even find out that she was cheating? Maybe not.
Behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind desks don't tend to catch so many bullets, you know? So this must be the one and only satellite guy.
Polite or indignant? I guess we'll try to be nice.
The one and only satellite guy. I'm Eric King. Lieutenant Colonel Eric King.
Give the Colonel full site access.
Sir.
I'm telling you.
Dishonorable discharge
if
for you,
Queen
boy.
finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
That's my wife!
That's my wife you're talking about.
I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Nice work, Hotshot.
Sir, I'm so sorry. Rachel never said she was married.
We've been working apart this last year. So she's the queen bitch now. She's gone up in the world.
If it helps, we like to think of it as a term of endearment.
Oh, it definitely helps.
Brett, let's get you set up.
Now, here we go.
The band
Yeah, I gotta
didn't
hurry
take
up.
it.
If you don't hurry your ass up
Take your
here,
stuff to you.
time fucking flies and you don't get all the items. So I'm gonna grab this quick, but I'm not gonna read it because we already read it. And this one we already read in the first playthrough.
What is this place anyway?
But we have to like hurry up and see if there's any other items around here that maybe I missed in the first run.
Get down on the dance floor.
I think if his dance partner stepped on his foot, it'd be an instant off with her head.
Wouldn't
All these
surprise
different
me.
briefings.
Maybe when we're done, I'll let you spin me around a little.
Apply intelligence. Blah 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 blah.
On my foot.
Nothing. It's actually nothing too important, I don't think. Look at this. Oh, dude, I did it again. Seriously? You gave me like 2 seconds. They did it again. Are you? Yo, there's no time in this room to do anything. There's a bunch of items in the room you can't look at. Michael Honcho to me $4.20 says, what are your thoughts on getting me getting a new BMW for 84 months at 29% APR? 29% APR is insanely bad for anything. At any loan or any financing ever, 29% is god awful. You will be paying an insane amount of money on that. Plus BMWs are not cheap. If that's the best you can do, it's the only way you can get it. But that's pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Colonel King.
There we go.
Mrs. King.
Eric, this is my team. And if you want to brief them, you clear it with me first.
Okay, so we're gonna be nice to her now. Which we didn't do in the first run.
That's on me. But things escalated, I had to move fast.
I have a duty to my team to stay ahead of the curve.
I think we did do that the first run.
Understand,
It was nice
Rachel,
to her
but
right there.
CENTCOM has
But...
given their orders.
Orders.
I'm now commanding officer. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Truly. I'm sorry, Rach.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
This is from SOC Central. It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
I don't want that. Fuck this.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
No, fuck
I'll pass you through. Name?
Dr. Stokes. You can call me Clarice.
Dr. Stokes, please prepare the presentation.
You found something?
A PowerPoint presentation. How nice. So here we go again.
Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
It's a Kalis program that doesn't work.
It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Very well. Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
So now, you know, now that we're playing the game a second time, you can kind of take a different look at this. They have technology that what it's supposed to do is detect underground storage facilities, caves, bunkers, and they're assuming that some of these underground bunkers are places where the weapons of mass destruction are hidden. Keep in mind, it's the government telling all these troops that there's weapons of mass destruction there, right? The government claims they have intel stating there's weapons of mass destruction. So, in reality, his actual technology works. What is it called? Kathis or whatever? It did actually detect catacombs underneath here. It's legit. The problem is, they didn't detect the catacombs they were looking for. They thought, oh, this is an underground storage facility with weapons in it. That's not what they found, but it worked. They actually did find stuff under there, you see? So, in reality, he was not a failure, but I'm sure it doesn't really matter when they get down there, you know?
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there in their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us.
El Grey Zero, there is no time change here tomorrow. That is not correct. The time, you may have a time change where you are. There is no time change in the United States tomorrow. Our time change, I think, is next weekend. I'm pretty sure it's the first week. I'll double check this. I think it's the first weekend of November. I know that's weird. It seems really, really late. It is. Like, it's a very weird late time change that we're having this year. It is, right? It's one more. It's next weekend. Yeah. So next weekend, the time zones will shift because of daylight saving time. And yes, my streams will be actually starting an hour later because we fall back an hour. We gain an extra hour of time. So we fall back so the stream will start later rather than earlier. Yeah, that's correct. But that's next week. Tomorrow, my streams will start usual time. No change in time because here we don't have it till next week. Okay?
I want
Okay.
you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
What the fuck we waiting for? I'm ready.
That's tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
Nah. Too many birds can bring them down on us. We move fast in, fast out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Hey, careful, boy. If I didn't pull out so
Morons.
fast, could have been your puppy.
All right, that's enough, Merwin.
All right, that's the
Sir?
dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. Shut the fuck up. All right, we're gonna request the air support this time.
I'll put in a request for air support
Yes.
to be on standby.
Our birds can fly low under the radar.
Okay, this is totally different. We didn't do that in the first playthrough. Eric agreed to bring close air support on the mission. There we go.
Gross Mountain, so we'll have plenty of ground cover.
We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio silence within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
I'll quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake,
is?
ladies and gentlemen. This is how we stop Saddam from using these
Good
weapons.
evening, Only Ask Coffee. How you doing, man?
Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed.
What's the best way to contribute? Whatever's easier for you, but tipping is preferred. Tipping helps me more than anything, and in particular, tipping will help. Tomorrow, I gotta buy food for Feasting with the King. I'm gonna be buying a new game likely for this week, so tipping would help because it would help me with those funds for that stuff. Okay, and someone just did the tips link, so okay. So as I said, I knew this intro's long. We're not even into the main game yet. It's still the intro segment, and we're not even almost an hour in.
This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down will sort that right out, huh?
I'm serious. I've got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can do?
That's it. No.
I'm gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice. I have concerns.
Well?
This team barely know each other, and you're thinking about sending them 500 clicks into bandit country. It's too soon. They're not even remotely close to being ready.
If I'm not mistaken, they're force recon. It's their job to be ready. We don't have time to rework this. This is what's going to get us home, Rachel.
I wish you'd reconsider.
No. My decision is final. You should know.
Now we're fucked.
It wasn't my decision to take over your operation.
Oh, so this is our big break. I missed you. Be intimate. This is what we didn't do the first playthrough.
It's been a long time since we last saw each other.
Eric.
Please, let me finish. Not a day went by when you weren't on my mind. when I didn't want you by my side. I've missed you so much, Rach.
This isn't about us, Eric.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
Cooper just did a $2 super sticker of a pear? A cartoon pear that seems to be embarrassed. I don't know where YouTube gets these super stickers from or what the hell they're supposed to be. Cooper, I do appreciate the contribution. Thank you. I don't know what that is. It's so silly. Okay. Thank you. That is how you do a super sticker. Yes, and that is appreciated. To tip, you would use the tip sling. And that's through my PayPal. And there's a different animation for that. That one actually shows up on stream. Outside of what you're seeing there, the tip animation shows up down here. Okay.
Look, Eric, we'll talk when we have time. But not here. Not like this.
Okay. Uh-oh. He's being pushy.
You're still wearing your wedding ring?
Ah! That's completely different. In the original playthrough, I said I was going to break it off with him. And when you're in this scene, she's not wearing the wedding ring. When you say, oh no, we have to end it with Nick, she's wearing the wedding ring. Changed already. Look at that. Okay.
Hey, be careful with that.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks anyway?
Oh shit, this is the thing we never got to see him use in the first run. UV
Ultraviolet
light. Yep.
We use it to sweep for explosives.
So I wonder if this will make a big difference in the game or not, because we didn't have it because he died early on. So maybe we'll have it now.
No.
Thank you, Storm.
How much longer for
Have a
that
good night.
download,
Thank you,
Clarice?
Storm
I
P.
need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
We work with what we have.
Can you sign this 1348?
Huh?
Equipment release form. Can you?
Oh, sure.
Sure, but I didn't have authorization, so now you're going to get court-martialed for that.
Check it again.
Yeah.
All right. So he's still got his wedding ring around his neck, and she's got her wedding ring on her hand, so... Okay, so now here we go again. That's just his fucking diagram. I don't think this is anything of importance. You can't talk to her? No. Examine? I think that's just grenades and ordnance and shit. I'm trying to see what didn't we look at the first time around. Did we look at this? Saudi Arabia. This doesn't look too important. Nah. Yes, Only Ice Coffee. We talked about this the other day, that they are going to do gifted channel memberships on YouTube starting next year at some point, which is huge news, obviously, since people used to gift me so many freaking subs on Twitch, and now no one's been able to do that. Jose Martinez has done a $5 super chat of a... What the frick? It's a human with a head shaped like a giant lemon, and they're standing there going... Oh my god, where did they get these from? What the hell is that? Like, this is like... It's creepy. Thank you, Jose, for the super chat. You're creeping me out more than the game right now with this. What was that? Okay.
Bag chemical alley at this facility?
If he's in the vicinity, we'll get him.
That almost makes it worth the risk.
Almost.
Well, you know, I'd still rather be sitting behind a desk. If shit hits the fan, at least we can rely on air support to dig us out.
Ah.
I'm sure it won't come down to that.
You seem confident.
You seem surprised.
Is there anything over here? What's this? A newspaper? Oh, I think we did read this in the first playthrough, this newspaper. Mission accomplished. Bush declares end of hostilities in Iraq. Can't talk to them. I think we pretty much did everything important in here then. We read all those documents. Can we talk to him? No. You can't talk to anyone on the edges. I think we're good. I think it's just those few documents and the ordnance and stuff. This is the white phosphorus, isn't it? And that's the white phosphorus grenade.
Is this what I think it is?
Yep.
WP shirt.
White phosphorus?
just for popping smoke. That's all.
Okay, just for cover.
These are only to be used for cover. Understood?
Understood.
After all, Saddam is the one who's breaking weapons conventions. Not us.
Right, and here's the thing. There's opportunity to use that early on, but I don't think you're supposed to, and here's why. If you use the white phosphorus against the enemy troops, then later on a character will distrust you and probably kill you, thinking, oh, you're ruthless, look what you did to the troops that I was a part of, right? So I think we have to still be reserved and not use the white phosphorus. Plus, if we don't use the white phosphorus and I keep more people alive, there's potential later on we can actually use it. The problem was so many people died early on in my first run that I think everyone who had it died. So we couldn't even use it, you know? Grub Kriller tipped me $10 and said, you've helped me get through some stuff in the past, so here's a little bit to show my appreciation. Well, thank you to Grub Kriller for a $10 tip. I appreciate that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Kriller. What happened? There we go. Alright. We're currently up to $26 in tips out of our first tiered goal of 50. Of course, there's rewards at 50, 100, and 150, guys. Please remember, and please, if you like the stream, please support it, and thank you. Okay. Alright, examine. Anything else? We examined that. We already picked up the 2 papers, right? I thought we did. So I honestly don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. I talked with him. Did we not examine... Oh, wait, what's this? Talk? Oh, what's this? Did I do this? Oh, okay, this is how you talk to him.
We need this crap for? We need to be mobile.
We need to be prepared. The facility is underground, possibly under construction. It's safer this way.
You want me to feel safe? You give me some more shooters.
Relaxed or provocative? Are you afraid of heights?
Tell me, Corporal, are you afraid of heights?
I'm force recon. I've trained in high altitude, low opening parachute jumps. Hostile conditions that would make most men wake up screaming for their mama.
You paint quite the picture. I hope you're more than just mouth, Marine.
Fuck you! Punched it right in the face.
Fucking pencil pusher.
I love that. Shout out to Cracker Jacks, who is now to be $25. Says, hey Phil, what's up, Cracker Jacks? Good to see you here tonight. Thank you for the support and welcome to the stream. So with that, Jacks, it's spelled a little weird. Okay, with that tip, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the $50 goal, and we're now going to head towards the 100. So thank you. We're at 51. And that means it is Gunnar Glass's time. Thank you, thank you. Wipe these off, because I know they were smudged earlier. Whoa, shit. Dropped my little cleaning cloth here. Oh, look at that. Looks like the guy that I banned earlier had an alternate account. That's very cute. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of this idiot. Okay. Alright, well, Cooper did a $2 super chat saying I take his breath away and he needs CPR. That's very disturbing. That's very, very disturbing, what you just said. But I still appreciate the super chat, Cooper, so thank you for that. Thank you. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. I talked to him. I talked to everyone now, didn't I? And I already touched both of the documents here. Wait a minute. Can I talk to her? Oh, I can? No, there's nothing here. Darn. Because we never had a conversation with her yet. What am I missing? There's got to be something here that I missed. That's significant. Or no, maybe you just have to wait for the 5 minutes to run out. And once the 5 minutes runs out, then it just goes to the next part. Because I've done everything. Right? We already looked at this. This is like the opposite. The first run, I ran out of time. Now I have, like, way too much time. Because I'm not reading these documents anymore, I think. Because I'm not reading the documents. Now I have way too much time on my hands. Hello, Orange Cat. Chat is in a lively mood. That's always good to see. Chat. Oh, this is what I was gonna read and I couldn't read. Here we go. Maybe this is what you need to read. It is. Look. Workers named as East Paulim. They failed to make contact 2 weeks ago. Workers presumed robbed and killed. See that? So this is a secret you found, that you had workers that were, I guess, stationed here, but they never checked in. So you don't know why they're dead. Maybe the workers delved too deep. Alright, here we go.
Download's complete.
Let's get to the helos.
Alright. Yeah, see, because I read those documents earlier on, it was timed, and in the first run, I missed some stuff in the room.
What?
What?
You want to ask me something? I can tell by that look on your face.
What do you think of him?
I take it you're talking about the skipper? He's a nice guy. Around here, nice don't cut it.
Nah.
What do you think of him?
Like he's got something else on his mind?
Gee, I wonder what it could be. Kevin Bernstein sent me $1.50. Said, I was told your Halloween costume was Super Monkey Ball. Is this true? Yes, what it is I will be wearing a full body monkey suit, and then I'll be inside of a giant bubble. So you won't be able to really hear me, because all you're going to hear is like, because I'll be inside of the bubble. However, the bubble can only be worn for about 5 minutes till the oxygen inside runs out. So I'm going to have to cut a hole in it so that I can actually breathe. So it'll be a very short Halloween costume. Anyway, thank you, Kevin, for the tip. And Jade just sent me $20, said, I'm back. Yes, welcome back, Jade. I hope that you had a good vacation. Hope maybe we'll hear about it tomorrow. Tonight, sadly, I'm in the middle of a narrative-based game. Hard to really have a long conversation during this, but welcome back. Thank you for the contribution. Oh, so now we're going to switch to... Okay, now we're going to switch over to Salim. We're going to get the other perspective. And then we're going to get into the actual choices that are going to start to affect stuff. So, okay, cool.